Morning. Today lecture we will discuss about the industrial and organizational psychology. What is the nature of industrial and organizational psychology? What are the objectives or goals of industrial and organizational psychology? And how it is important, how it is relevant to study the organizational psychology. So we will discuss about the introductory part of IO psychology. What do we mean by industrial and organizational psychology? हम क्या समझते हैं इंडस्ट्रियल एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन साइकोलॉजी? So we will discuss about that. Before explaining the real definition of industrial and organizational psychology, we should focus on the what type of organizational behavior studies are conducted, or how they are conducting, or what is the actual field of these studies. What people do in organization, how that behavior affects the performance of the organization. This is the main focus of organization behavior study. In another word, we can say that the organizational behavioral studies focus on the performance of the individuals in organization setup. Okay, so this is the main focus of these studies. Now coming to the definition part, what is the definitions of organization behavior? First, we will discuss about the what is organizational behavior. It is the study and understanding of individuals and group behavior and pattern of structure in order to help improve organizational performance and effectiveness. Basically, it talks about the individual performance at organization. How effectively a person work in an organization. So we can understand the effectiveness of the individuals in a particular organization. How effectively he is performing in his duty. So the organizational behavior studies the group and individual behaviors in order to improve organizational performance. Okay, not only the individual, they are focusing on group behavior as well. Okay, organizational behavior focusing on individual as well as group behavior in organizational setup. This is organizational behavior. Now, coming to this industrial and organizational psychology definition, it is the branch of psychology, as you all know. It is a branch of psychology that applies the psychological theories and principles to organization. It is basically the application of psychology in the field of organization, in the field of industry. Often it is also called the IO psychology. IO is the short form of industrial organization psychology. Okay. This field also focuses on increasing workplace productivity and related issues such as physical and mental well-being of employees. It is not only focusing on the productivity, rather it is also focused on physical and mental well-being of the individual, of the employees, whether they are healthy, whether they are doing their job in healthy manner. So the physical and mental well-being is also important in industrial psychology. Okay. Person should be free from illness. He should be mentally or physically healthy. So This is the main focus in industrial and organizational psychology. Then we are discussing the goal of industrial and organizational psychology. What are the goals of IO psychology? You know, you are the student of psychology. You are having the basic knowledge about psychology. Basic aim of psychology is, you know, these are the basic aim of psychology: understanding, prediction, control of human behavior, and explanation, or you can say description. Basic aim of psychology can be categorized in four types. One is understanding. What we are understanding here, we are understanding the human performance or workplace cultures in industrial psychology. Second goal is to predict. We are also predict the behavior in organization. What a person achieve in a particular time. This is also the second goal of industrial psychology. Third is we are also controlling the human behavior in organization setup. This is also one of the goal of industrial psychology. Sometimes we also describe the human performance at workplace. Okay, these are the four goals of industrial and organizational psychology. Next, what are the OB models? How many types of model we are studying in organization? First model can be at the level of individuals, or we are having model related to individual level, which focus on individuals level, which focus on individual mental process, individual efficiency, individual personality, habit, and many more, which is related to one individual only. Second type of model are related to group model. These models focus on group level behavior. Not they are focusing on individual level, rather they are focusing on group level performance. How a team performs in an organization and how they achieve their goal collectively or in group setting. Okay. So second level is group level. Third organization behavior model is related to organization system. It talks about the organization as a unit, how integrated form they are taking, and at integration level, how they are performing. Okay, so organization systems level the model हम इसमें स्टडी करते हैं. तो बेसिकली हमारे पास इसमें तीन तरह के मॉडल्स हैं. इंडिविजुअल लेवल पे मॉडल है, ग्रुप लेवल पे मॉडल है, और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन लेवल पे एक यूनिट के लेवल पे मॉडल है, जो डिफरेंट डिफरेंट थ्योरी, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट एक्सप्लेनेशन अपने अपने लेवल पर कंसिडर करते हैं. नेक्स्ट, not only the we are considering human performance in different manner. We are also understanding the psychology of individuals. We are also understanding the sociological background of the individuals, and we also focusing on anthropology and political science. These are the domains. These are the disciplines which also playing significant role to understand the organization behavior. Not only psychology, but sociology also contributing in organization behavior, and political science sometimes, anthropology. These are the disciplines which also playing significant role in the field of organizational behavior. So we need to understand these things also. Okay. Now, what are the importance of organization? Why we study the organization? What are the actual importance of organization? First, to understand how organizations function and the pervasive influence which they exercise over the behavior of people. We also understand the functioning level of the organization, how a organization works, how Indira Gandhi University teaching departments are working, how psychology departments work. So this is the importance to understand the organization, not only the structural level of the organization. We also focus on functional level. What are the outputs? What are the productivity? And what are the working hours? How they are contributing in a particular organization. These are the importance of organization. Okay. We can understand the functioning of a particular organization. That is why we should understand the organization. Second, organizational behavior is concerned with the study of behavior of people within organization setting. In a particular organization, many people are working simultaneously. We cannot say कि एक व्यक्ति की वजह से ही organization होता है. No, there are many persons who are doing their work in a particular organization. तो इसीलिए जो organizing behavior है, it is concerned with the behavior of people. मतलब लोगों के व्यवहार का एक अध्ययन करता है organization. इसमें केवल एक व्यक्ति के व्यवहार पे फोकस नहीं किया जाता है. इसलिए मैंने पीछे कहा था आपको, जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बिहेवियर है वो केवल एक व्यक्ति का व्यवहार का अध्ययन नहीं करता बल्कि ग्रुप को भी स्टडी करता है और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को एज ए होल भी स्टडी करता है. तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बिहेवियर साइकोलॉजी या ओबी में हम क्या करते हैं, हमारा फोकस तीनों लेवल पर है, इंडिविजुअल लेवल पर भी, ग्रुप लेवल पर भी और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एज ए होल, तीनों लेवल पर हम स्टडी करते हैं. ओके, so that is why it has the importance. Now, the behavior of individuals cannot be studied in isolation. This is the main rationale behind it. कि हम किसी व्यक्ति का जो व्यवहार है, वो किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का जो बिहेवियर है, केवल एक व्यक्ति के या एक व्यक्ति को आइसोलेशन में नहीं कर सकते या एक सिंगल यूनिट में नहीं कर सकते, बल्कि हमें सारी चीजों को इंटरलेट करके देखना पड़ेगा, सारी चीजों को इकट्ठा देख के ही समझना पड़ेगा. इट इज नेसेसरी टू अंडरस्टैंड इंटररिलेशनशिप विद अदर वेरिएबल्स व्हिच टुगेदर कंप्राइज द टोटल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एक चीज से मिलकर नहीं बनता बल्कि बहुत सारी चीजों से मिलकर बनता है. उसमें हर एक व्यक्ति का रोल होता है, हर एक पर्सन का रोल होता है अपने अपने लेवल पे. तो जब भी हम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को स्टडी करेंगे तो उसको कंप्लीट यूनिट के तौर पर करेंगे, कंप्लीट चीजों को समझकर ही हम स्टडी करेंगे. सो दैट इज व्हाई it is having the importance. That is why we are studying the organization behavior. Okay, so आज हमने इस लेक्चर में जाना कि what are the introductory part of industrial and organizational psychology and what is organizational behavior and what are the goals of industrial and organizational psychology and how it is important for the student, how it is important to study. Okay, these are the topics, or we have discussed some of the things.